Attention, everybody. The views and opinions expressed on the show are not necessarily those of Axe Ministry, Axe Media Group, and or their affiliate and subordinate ministries and or nonprofits. It's auction day. Here we go. Good morning. Coming to you live from Axe Media Group headquarters here in beautiful Springfield, Missouri. It's the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay, with your hosts, Matt and Jay. Of course, we got two other people at the tables with us today. We got Randy Plummer joining us, and then we got Jim Whining.
Good morning.
So, let me go ahead here in just a second. We'll take the music down. It's auction day today for the next 2 hours. We even got a real pretty presenter that's coming up to hand the stuff up to us. We're really excited about that. Jaden, she's been here all week. You've seen her numerous times. So we love it. We're having a good time. All right.
Remember to like and share. That would really help us a lot. We appreciate that.
You guys are really quiet for some reason.
Hey, I don't know. I can't tell.
How about you, Randy? How you doing today?
Doing great. Great to be here, brother.
We're glad to have you guys here. And Jim, thanks for your infinite patience with us.
Yeah, infinite.
You're 15 minutes late.
Infinite.
You'll want to pull the mic a little bit closer by the arm there. There you go. No, just sit forward. There you go. Perfect.
All right.
I do think Randy might need to come up a little bit. His volume. Yeah. Number 2.
Check.
How's mine?
Yours is a little quiet too. So I'd say 1 and 3 need to come up just a hair. So it's auction. 2 and 3. Yeah, 2 and 3. Auction day today. We're real excited about that. Are you guys excited?
All right. Yeah.
Thanks, table 1.
Oh, yes. All right.
It's beautiful. You're beautiful.
All right.
Yeah, take what you can get. You know what I mean? Yeah. Have you ever had those days? Because you perform in Branson.
Uh-huh.
Or used to. I mean, you still perform, correct?
Yeah, still do.
Okay, what theater do you perform at?
I'm working at the IMAX complex. It's a little Opry theater inside the IMAX.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So people can listen to Opry music.
Yep.
I like how that's like a Hills way of saying opera.
Yeah.
It's like opera of the hills. That's Opry, right?
Yeah, right.
And what's the name of so what's the name of your show?
I work with 2 different shows. I work with James Garrett, and
Yeah.
we do a tribute to John Denver. And then I work with Louis Darby and Earl Vaughn, and we have a program called The Sons of Britches.
Oh, Sons of what?
Britches. We wear overalls.
Britches.
So we're britches.
Sons
And
of
John Denver,
bitches.
he was the guy, the Arbor Foundation guy, right? They plant a tree for your tomorrow. That guy?
I don't know if John did that or
I don't
not,
have a clue
But he
about
did
that.
had Star that was like had the
I remember
forest
him
and the
singing-
trees and stuff.
Yeah, I remember him singing it growing up. The commercials of him
Oh, okay.
for the National Arbor Foundation about trees.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, he did a lot for nature.
What's wrong?
I was examining the mic. I thought maybe I had it backwards.
No, it's right there where it needs to be.
It's right where it needs to be. Right.
All right.
I already did the examination.
Oh, you did?
Came to a conclusion.
Turn. So we're off the cuff today, as always.
Good
We're
morning,
just
everybody.
And then I know, Jim, bless your heart. I know it drives you nuts to not have like an outline.
I lost track of
how
my
we're gonna.
coffee. Is that mine?
No. Yeah, that's.
Is
that
it mine?
your-
It's not
Probably.
yours?
It's not.
Oh, that's disgusting.
He didn't drink it, so that's good.
Yeah, but
Randy
he
did.
thought it was legitimate.
Oh, did you really? Do you need one?
No, I got my water.
Now my question is, Jim, do you make the coffee a little extra strong, more than normal, because you know we're going to be here?
No, I didn't make the coffee.
I
I
think
did.
Pam makes
Pam
it a
is
little
strong,
extra
yeah.
strong, just for us.
Was it left over from yesterday?
No,
No,
coffee doesn't last that long.
You know, after about 2 or 3 pots here, I mean, then they finally are finished. But
Yeah.
no, coffee here does not last very long.
So we've got a lot of stuff to go through today, don't we, Jim?
We do.
We do.
All right, so
Better get
Jim,
started.
take it away. Tell us first of all what you were wanting to say. You got a bunch of paperwork in front of you. What did you want to talk about first?
Well, first I want to talk about the person that's going to assist me, and her name is Jaden
Laborde.
Laborde. You know, I'm going to get this right. Let me get it. Jaden. This is how I was an MC in the old days. I have no idea. Jaden Laborde, right?
You're a little rusty.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, rusty. I'm old. Jaden Laborde,
I heard the
and
same word.
I've got a couple of her CDs here, and we're gonna put those on our website so people can connect with them and see them. One of them is Child of God of the King. I can't even read. This is really good this morning. Child of the King, and she is with one of her support dogs. Really, they're around here at Acts Ministry, and those guys are really super. She has, if you haven't already heard her sing, she has a wonderful voice from the Lord. I mean, it is such a gifting. And one of her albums is The Child of the King, and then she has a Christmas album, and we all, I don't know, I wish Christmas was 12 months a year. I don't know if anybody else.
It can be.
And it's
We can celebrate it.
And look,
I'm
I
always having Christmas on the
read.
inside.
I did not read. Don't laugh at me right off the bat. You know, I did not read the second album, and it's Christmas every day. Now
there you go.
That's, you know, isn't that wonderful? God,
You know, I know that particular artist. I can probably get you one of those CDs.
Yes. And I mean, but anyway, she is going.
.com?
What?
Is there a .com?
Hold on the back of this.
You do have one?
Hold on, we'll get that. But we will be putting these albums on the website so you can connect with them. And I'm certain I'll set it up for some sort of a donation. And The Child of the King and Christmas Every Day. I love that. Christmas Every Day.
You can find her in our talent show. Now,
Oh,
you
yeah.
go to axmediagroup.com. That's through your web browser. You put axmediagroup.com in the address bar, and then you can look up the Morning Drive Telethon talent show, and you'll be able to listen to Jaden there.
Oh, that's okay. All right. She's got a .com on that, right?
Yes, it's www.jadenlaborde.
Laborde. Yeah.
musicministries.com. I should spell that out because I would never get that right. I'm a horrible speller.
Jim, did you say 603?
And we're going to start out with 601.
Jaden Laborde, musicministries.com.
603 is the Morning Mouth. Oh, I'll explain it.
That's 601.
Jaden, hold on. I'll take that. Let me, I want to start out with somebody has to read the rules, and I guess that's going to be me.
Yes, sir.
If you go to axmediagroup.com website and click on the AxFest 2020 Telethon, you will see the rules. And it's very important because this is an online donation that also provides for a telethon benefit. In other words, an auction benefit. The rules are: bids are donations which are made to Acts Ministry on PayPal. When you bid, that money is a donation. It may, and I use that word, may result in you winning a gift or receiving a gift. But there's some conditions on that, and that's item number 2. The highest donation per item wins on the date and the time of the auction closure. Closure will be midnight Saturday, tomorrow, for all of the telethon events. And whichever donation for that particular item that is the highest is the winner. Now, in the event of a tie, subject to the availability of an item, say we have 2 or 3 of those items, we will provide it to everyone who wins. But if it is not available, there's not multiple prizes available for that particular item, then we will have to only award it to the one who had the earliest, and here's the word, earliest bid. Okay? All donations that are not the highest per item are forfeited, but they are still counted as a donation. You still have made a donation to a nonprofit, but you did not get the item. Number 4, I explained the tie situation, and that is if a tie occurs, multiple winners will be allowed subject to availability. And number 5, bids and multiple bids on a donation must be itemized and broken down under the explanation 4 or 2. When you go to the PayPal account, which is, you can go to it very simply, go to axmediagroup.com, scroll down on the right-hand side, you'll see the PayPal button. Do not be scared about the PayPal button. You do not have to have PayPal to contribute a donation. You click on whether you're going to do PayPal or one of your credit cards, and then up at the very top, they ask you, what is this donation for? Okay, we have recently experienced this, but you need to know that you need to, if you're giving a donation of, say, $100, 50 of it goes for 606, 50 of it goes to 609, then you need to put that down. Of that $100, we need to credit your vote and your donation to those numbers. If we don't have that, we have no way of applying the donation to the appropriate item. Very important. And break it out by items. If you're voting for something that's happened in the past, the talent show, the music, ministry, and church music, if you're voting on the any of the programs, you need to let us know that on that PayPal form, and we encourage you to get that correct. And then, of course, the bid or donations I've already explained. You can basically go to axmediagroup.com, scroll down, and tap on that little button on the right-hand side, square button, that says PayPal. It also has credit cards on the bottom. Now, I'm going to take a moment here and explain one group of auction numbers. And it is and then we'll take a break for me just monologuing here, because that's not the intent.
It's giving me plenty of time to put I've got a little banner up on the bottom of the screen right now. I'm going to leave it up this whole time. It says bid by donating. Go to axmediagroup.com, and then they can, if you've got a UPC scanner on your phone, you can scan that little UPC code right there, and it'll take you right to axmediagroup.com. So.
Okay, my assistant, Jalen, could you bring me auction item number?
It's Jaden.
Jaden, I'm going to get this. Jaden, she's going to event.
Except late for dinner.
Thank you. She's showing me auction item number 601, okay? If you are thinking about an auction item, I'm going to explain 601 because 601 really explains, the first 7 items on the auction. This is a very unique opportunity for those of you who are viewers, where we can take you from being a viewer to a participant. And how do we do that? We get you in one of these chairs like Randy Plummer sitting there and me.
We're misbehaving over
and
here.
we are guests on a show, as you well know, called The Morning Drive. Now, if you decide under 601 to be a benefactor guest, all you have to do is donate $10 to auction number 601. That gets you in the offering. And guess what? That puts you in one of these chairs to visit with these gentlemen, Jason and Matt, about something. You could talk about your religion, your faith. You could talk about your business. You could talk about your family. You could talk about political issues, social issues, and literally have a forum for your guest. And you become a benefactor to that show. And it only costs to sit here for an entire 1 hour and be a guest and part of what's happening on the morning drive, $10 minimum bid. How great is that? Let's just say you want an issue you want to discuss. Now, there's going to be some limitations. Obviously, we don't want to go crazy here on the microphone because there's a lot of people in the social media that hear what we're doing here. But subject to a reasonable presentation, reasonable information, etc., you'll have a forum for a subject. And it could be even talking about your business, what it's doing, how it's doing things during this pandemic. Total forum. Now, that's available, as I said, 601. Jalen gave me this one, and it's a 601. That's just for the morning drive.
To be a guest.
And yes, to be a guest. And if you look at number 602, and here it is again, 602, and you don't need to bring the rest of them, but 602, you would be a similar guest on the Spirit in America show with Randy Plummer.
Oh, you mean
Randy Barr, get it right here.
Yes.
Yes. And that's what 602 would allow you to do the same thing that I just talked about in 601. You would do it in 602. And the next scenario is the 603, be a benefactor guest. And on that program, it's the Morning Mouth with John, Cockcroft. Get it right. Yeah.
Johnny Rooster.
I keep thinking of him as the Rooster.
Johnny
you know,
Rooster, because I started calling him Rooster Croft.
I thought his last name was Rooster.
No, it's Cockcroft.
Cockcroft, yeah, I know.
And because,
Now, I
you
should
know, you
clarify-
can do the math.
We've run into
Rooster
this problem
Croft.
before. If you're looking for the donate or the bid place from your social media, that's not where you
actually-
find it. You need to leave your social media, go to your
bleeped out
browser,
the first
your
part of
web
his last
browser,
name
the
one
place
time.
where you browse the internet or search the internet. In the address bar up top, you put in axmediagroup.com, and that's where you will find the place that you can make a bid on these items.
Okay. So would be our.
Well, we've had people frantically looking all over Facebook for the place to make a bid or the place to make a donation, and they couldn't find it. So that's why I say go to your web browser where you search your internet, go to the address bar at the top, put in axmediagroup.com. Not in the search, but in the address bar above the search.
Okay, that's good. That is the bidding procedures. And those are what the opportunities you have in 602, 603, 604, 605. We go from the Morning Mouth on 603 to be a guest, 604 to Sacred Ways to be a guest, 605 the Power Hour to be a guest, 606 to be a guest on the Happy Hour, and 607 to be a guest on the New Gold Standard. And then if you skip over, and I'm going to have Jalen bring me the Steaming Joe's and Dutton Brothers tickets, Jalen, and they're benefactor number 610 and 611, okay? This is a little different. 610 and 611 are a little different. And notice that the minimum's a little higher, 25 and 40.
Hey, Jaden.
And Jaden.
Jaden, bring it around this way so they can see your smiling face whenever you walk through there.
Yes.
Just kind of reach through. You're going to have to pass through the camera. Because, you know, you're a part of this. We want them to see who. There she is. Smile at the camera.
Oh. Okay. All right. Thank you, Jaden. Anyway, you have, for a minimum bid on item number 610, a minimum bid of $25, and that gives you the opportunity to have your own 30-minute show.
To talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Your own 30-minute show.
Respectfully, of course.
Of course,
Yeah, I
yes.
think that
Within
goes
social media guidelines.
Yes.
But that's let's just say you have some talent that you really want people to see. 30 minutes of showing your talent, guess what? That's worth something. That's worth a
Basically using
lot.
our platform, our technology, and our recording equipment, which really isn't that bad. I mean, if you went back and listened to the music that was played, it's this stuff is great.
For those of you who are watching right now, you're not alone. We broadcast these programs initially on YouTube and Facebook. They are also sent on Twitter and Daily Motion, and literally when the show starts, we have 600 viewers, and it usually, when all the trees are counted and our networking is set up, we'll run on any one program a minimum of 2,500 to 10,000, and we've had some pretty huge programs.
And those are mostly local to Springfield.
Now, Jim, explain what the trees are.
Okay, for example, many of you know about sharing in the Facebook world. What that means is you really like a program and you want your friends to know about it. And so you send that show to your friend and they put it on their particular Facebook. And then when they see it and they like it, then they share it. And that's the beginning of a tree. And there can be anywhere. For example, we've had some programs. We had a program with the Blackwoods, and it went almost viral instantly with like 400 trees going every which direction imaginable. And we had a similar one with the Ball Knobbers. And I know with Randy Plummer here, the legend of Branson, we're going to have a real significant number of tree counts. You never know how broad it is. I've got a system and reporting in various computers where I find out how far, how deep, and how long it lasts. But within 30 days, that's where we are. So you're not alone out there watching this program. So if you did a 30-minute program, just think about how many people you would connect with. And that's only a minimum bid is $25, and then a whole hour. Think about that, a whole hour. I mean, I remember the first time I had a date, and I thought to myself, I'm going to be stuck with this girl for a whole evening. What in the world can I talk about for 2 hours? It was like, whoa, I can only talk about football so long, and then she'll fall asleep, or I can't feed her a hamburger I was thinking that.
Yeah.
And because I was never a guy that jumped forward for a date. It was always a suggestion from my father that I needed to have a date or go to the prom or something. But all that aside, an hour is a lot of time in social media.
Yeah.
Because when it clicks that first hour, it becomes 2 hours, somewhere else, 3 hours, 4 hours. All of a sudden, you're there everywhere constantly. That's why I remind people, remember, whatever you put on social media is with you forever and ever. And it just is. So you can have, for a minimum bid of what did I say, $40, $611, and you can have a whole hour to do your thing. Now, a few other things that Jaden brought me, and one of the things she brought me is number 609. If you're a regular here, you know we get some wonderful cinnamon rolls. Oh my gosh. And I know Randy was hoping that when he got here that he was going to have a treat, and we fooled him. We had nothing. But we normally have, there's a firm called Steamin' Joe's Cafe, and they're in Branson. Oh my gosh. In fact, their home office out of Ark City, Kansas. For those of you who are Kansans like me, you know where Ark City is. It's just south of Wichita. But anyway, their official place is in Branson, Missouri, at 224 West Main Street. Oh my gosh! And here is a $20 coupon to their wonderful place, and they have. Besides coffee, of course, they have the cinnamon rolls, they have the brownies, they have baked goods. I understand we haven't had the sandwiches, but we're going to definitely try that out during the Axe Fest. That particular, the Steamin' Joe's gift card is valued at $20.
Steamy Joe.
Steamy Joe is actually it's not. There's an S on this one that's wrong. It's Steamy Joe. The gift card is valued at $20, and you can get it for $10. That's the minimum bid. Okay. Now the other thing Jaden gave me was They've got the shows of your own, and. I thought I saw something, a gift card, but maybe not. But let me take a break because I have motored on here and let some fun from the host and everything happen.
Okay, so real quick, Randy Plummer is our guest host today. And Randy, you and I are not to be trusted together. I realize this now.
Yep.
Because we're both goofballs.
Yes.
And I'm really glad. We're sitting here trying. Did you hear us over here trying not to be disruptive?
I am a focused person. I don't let anything distract me.
Why is your microphone not working, Jay? Jay, talk in your microphone.
Hello.
His mic's not working, is it?
You're not very loud.
Testing. Hello.
Yeah,
Can you hear me at all?
you're on.
Testing. Hello. Hello.
No, I've got you on. You got a bad microphone. Anyways,
Yep. Anyway, you're thing one and I'm thing two, right?
thing one and thing two.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Jay, can you try and maybe switch out that microphone?
I can do.
Jay is the one that built most of this equipment.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh.
Yeah. And since we got a fellow musician here, that opening music, I think today, since I'm going to run this by you on air, if that's all right. Instead of doing a break, let's just keep going. I mean, we could take a break, but I want to maybe just mute all the mics and play a few songs from my album, my CD. You know what I'm talking about? The three songs that were professionally done.
Yeah.
So that way everybody can get up, stretch their legs, and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. Is that okay?
Sure.
That's putting you on the spot, right on the air, huh? So, Randy, I have not seen your show yet.
Well,
You have done quite a bit.
He sometimes is as many as 3 to 4 shows a week, different show arenas, aren't you?
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
man.
having issues with his mic now too.
Check. Let's see.
I need to
How
turn you
can
up.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just not turned up very loud.
How's that?
That's better.
Check.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
Now yours is
Check.
working.
Yep.
Yo, he's,
Yeah, I'm louder.
But it's really quiet. That's weird.
Yeah, his one.
Again? 3, right?
Yeah, 3.
I can hear you tapping on it.
Yeah, check 1, check 2. This
Yeah, you're okay now. I can hear you.
this is a mic that has to be turned up way high because it's really. So, anyways, it's getting there. Yeah, come on up a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. How was that, Jay?
Is there food in the house? Is that what we're seeing here?
Still sounds a little quiet, but that's all right. We'll have another microphone on deck. We may need to take a break at the hour
Check.
point.
Oh.
I don't think that's
How's that?
sugar.
Yeah,
Oh, that's way better. Yeah,
Is it too loud?
it was in
No,
and out.
not
No,
at all.
it was in and out
No.
for some reason. I
Oh
think
my gosh. We
your
serve
wife just
we don't-
returned.
and and her husband is a type 2 diabetic. Gee whiz.
I am not going to partake in the donuts.
I am ready. I'm ready for one now.
Oh,
See,
are
I
you?
think your mic is.
Testing.
Oh,
Hello,
yeah.
everybody.
No, it's gone. That mic
There's
is.
something
Oh,
wrong. There's something wrong about a person emceeing a show with a banana in their mouth. I mean, it just doesn't look right.
Is it very appealing?
Very
Oh, yeah.
That's driving me bananas. That's weird.
Peals of laughter.
Do you think that the channel's not going bad? I hope.
Is that home cooking there?
Yeah, we're gonna actually. So also,
That's just bad.
we're looking forward to something that's going to be happening up here soon, Jim. We're gonna have a different board up here, and I'll be able to operate it from right here on my phone.
Really?
Everything's going to be. It works off of our Wi-Fi network, and
Yep.
it has its own Wi-Fi network, and I can turn up individual headphones with it. Everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, I mean, it belongs to. I'm basically needing a place to store it. So, if I'm gonna put something up here, we may as well use it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. His mic's not.
Now, we're not into the Lend-Lease program. So when it appears and gets used by X Ministry, guess what?
What?
It's X Ministries.
It's X Ministries.
Yeah. And I've learned over the years when people have given me items, when I was a pastor, and then they say, well, you just take a read of it and let me know when you're done, and I'll come by and pick it up. And I realized you never do that, because every book that you have as a pastor somehow gets in the hands of other people. And you want it to also. You really do. So I quit saying, don't ever loan me a book. Just keep it. Don't ever loan me this. If you're going to...
I mean, will it be possible for me to buy it back from you, so to speak, or?
Well, we can work out a...
Good.
We can work out a...
We can do that off air.
Off air?
Yeah, we'll talk about that off air.
It will take a significant donation, but we're open.
Ouch!
Wow.
You know, I love working with Jim. Right. So, Jim, when I first met you, I was a little bit nerve-wracked by you. You're an intimidating guy. Did you know that?
No,
You've got
no.
You got an intimidating presence.
Well, I don't intend to
I know.
intimidate you.
You're just.
But I want to make certain that you do it right.
You're also a great mentor, and I appreciate what
Thank
you're
you.
doing.
Appreciate
I never would have been able to even come close to knowing how to be an administrator if you hadn't been. You know, you still teach me stuff every day. Every time I talk to you, I learn something new. So,
Cool.
Randy Plummer,
Yes, sir.
do you have anything in particular that you would like to talk about today? Because we need to get Jay's mic up and running, because
Okay.
he's always got good.
Is his show running
Yeah,
now?
you're kinda-
Is your show going?
No, not yet. We haven't had a show since around the 16th of March
Oh yes.
with the Sons of Riches show. So anyway,
right.
but hopefully the one show, the Sons of Riches, are supposed to open the 1st of July.
Okay.
And then
okay.
James Garrett's tribute to John Denver is supposed to open either the 5th or the 6th of July.
Wow.
So it's got a little time off yet.
Man.
So this worked out perfect. You letting me
Yeah.
be on your program.
Well, glad to have it.
So it
I
worked out great. This is
I'm-
the first show I've done out since March.
No.
So it's nice to get out.
Well, we were down in South Padre Island for the winter.
Oh, huh.
And Brandon and Megan came down for the Ball Knobbers.
Oh, yeah.
And they did a show. And when we left Padre early March, we have not gone to anything. I mean, it's just like, and I joke about my wife's having casino withdrawals, and speaking as a Christian, that primarily it's the buffet, okay, but nothing in Kansas City has really been opened at all in that area, and I know so many people like us. We go down to Branson for our entertainment, and for that city to be shut down is just—it's hard to comprehend. It just is.
It's been really different.
But I guess if we had a riot,
How about now?
we wouldn't have to
better.
worry about social distancing. I think, isn't that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so not to cut you short on that, but we got quite a few items we got to get through.
Okay.
So we got about another 30 minutes before this hour is over.
Okay.
I don't know how much stuff we got because I mean
Well, Jaden's bringing me over the bird bath, the Tinker, and it's a
Tinkerbell bird bath.
yes. And by the way, this is one of the many items that Randy Plummer has donated to this auction to help us raise some funds. And you know, you're going to see several items from Disney, and just really we really appreciate it, Randy. We just do.
My
I mean,
honor.
it just kind of kicks us off, and
Happy to help.
you're more than welcome. It's a bird bath, and I don't know if the camera can get the picture of it that closely, but it's something that you could have put just about any place, and it just really looks neat. And I know that it has just a minimum bid of $10. Gee whiz! I mean, so there's already a bid. Oh yeah, here I'm sorry. There is a bid on that for $10. So if you want to buy this, you need to go over $10, like 75, 100, something like that, and that will get you that item. Okay, the next item, Jaden, is the bear, isn't it? Yes, and okay, and I believe in that, in her song, "Christmas Every Day." I really do. But here's a neat little. Is that cute or not?
It is. It's so soft.
You know, it's so soft. I had a teddy bear named Ted, and I had him from day one. I mean, I just love my teddy bear. In fact, because I had some discipline issues with my mother one time, she got very angry with me, and stomped on my teddy bear and knocked all the stuffing out of it, and I was just crushed.
Oh.
Fortunately, my sister stepped in, did the right thing, and let Mom know that she really was being brutal. And Ted was restuffed, and I carried him forever until I was in 8th grade. Anyway, here's an opportunity. It's item number 613, a stuffed bear, and the minimum is just $5. How awesome is that? Gosh, just love it. Okay. Let me give this back to Jaden. Okay, here we are for those of you who enjoy a great book and a neat read and a seasonal thing. My wife and I saw Randy. This guy right here wrote the book and the play, and Randy Plummer. And it's the Snow Deer. I mean, it is so sweet. It's just awesome. I mean, we saw it, and we just, it just gives you a good feeling in your heart. It's the right thing for the season, and it's a read that you can enjoy. And not worry about, what's the next page going to install, something that's going to injure my brain forever. Okay, this is not going to injure your brain. And these books, the Snow Deer, $5 minimum bid. How great is that? Okay, so and it's I think we have it down as is it a $100 value? Okay, no, it's a $10 value. The book is okay. Well, let's see. After the Snow Deer books, we have the Santa Mickey car figurine. And I'll just show you I'll give it right back to you, Jaden. Here it is. Here's Mick. It's number $6.15, and it's Santa Mickey car figurine. How neat is that? Is that a collectible item? Is that something you could enjoy? And you could probably give it to your grandkids, and then you'd worry about it. But you could still do that anyway. It's number 615. It's got a minimum bid of just $10. Do we have a bid on that? No, we don't. Okay. There you go. All right. Let's see. We have just done the Santa figurine. Okay. All right. Over on that wall is a Mickey Mouse T-shirt, and it is a long sleeve one.
2X.
And it's a 2X. So for those of you who are full sized, and which 2X is a little big for me, even though I'm a fat boy. Can you just show that up to the camera there, Jaden? And they can see that, Jaden, and there you go, there it is. And how cool is that? I mean, really, that is so nice to have that Mickey Mouse. Oh yeah, that T-shirt that's got a minimum bid of just $7 with all of that on there. Wow, you will be the talk of the party. No question about it. Absolutely. Okay, now we're going to go, and that T-shirt has a minimum of just $7. Wow. Okay, now we're going to talk about something really, really neat for all of you all you parents that are looking for something for your daughter, something to enjoy, and that's a doll. And those are the Elsa Frozen singing dolls. And we have, how many of those we have? We've got about four of those. Okay. We have 4 of them, and we have a minimum bid of just $7. And here they are right here. Is this?
Those are beautiful.
Aren't they cute? Gosh. They're just. That is number. Okay, these dolls, the minimum bid is 7. And those are numbers 617, 618, 619, and 620.
Yeah.
And that's the Ella Frozen singing dolls. There they are right there. Still in the box, perfect condition. And, just neat. Okay, then the minimum bid on these is just $7. Thank you, Jaden. And here we are. Now we're at item number 621. And that is the item. That is the Santa Mickey plush value. And this is just precious. Oh, my gosh. Is this? Oh, whoa. This is. Okay, I just draped across the mic there. All right.
Sorry.
And anyway, okay. This is the Santa Mickey plush. The minimum bid on number 621 is just $10. Look at this. Is that just something you got to give your grandkids? You got to have yourself? I mean, wow. And look at got the tail back here too, and wow, and the little shirt. I mean, how cool is that? The bow tie. Oh, and it's just okay. He says just $10, and it can come home with you. All right, here we go. There we go with the Mickey. Got that? All right. Oh, I forgot about this. I need to talk about postage. Just remembered, okay? If it's light, paper, etc., and we've got a limit, we'll ship it to you. But if it gets heavy, and we've got some items here we haven't shown, pretty heavy, we have to work out either you pick up or we find some place that we can meet, or you got to pay the postage. Now, that's on the heavy items. Now, that Mickey, we can probably put him in a box and send him pretty reasonably. So, anyway, the next thing is the Mickey Mini Christmas Light Up. And that is a $7, just right there. That is just a $7 minimum bid. And there it is right there. Oh, and it lights up. It'll be a really neat thing to have. And, it might be something to have all year round, right? Every day. Every day.
Jim, you want to talk about the minimum bid versus people bidding over the minimum bid?
Okay, and I explained this in the beginning, and that was a comment about explaining the bidding. And as I explained in the rules in the beginning, every item you can bid your minimum. Okay, now if somebody And that, by the way, as a bid, turns into a donation. So in the event your bid is the winning bid, then not only will you be having the donation, but more importantly, you will get the gift. However, if you have bid on an item and you are not the high bid, then guess what? You don't get the item, and your bid is actually a donation without a gift. So the goal is, if you see an item that really fits your interest, you need to think about that minimum bid, and it may be more. You may want to bid more than a minimum in order to get assured that your bid will be successful. Did I explain that okay? All right, all right. The next item is a big item, and it's a comforter. It's, I believe, a full-size comforter, and it's Mickey comforter, and you can just set it right there. There it is. This is item number 623. It has a value of $134, and we have a minimum bid of $50. Now, this may be an item that you want to give a serious thought about bidding more than the minimum, because it's definitely going to be an item that will be picked up on. And that is the Mickey comforter, value $135, number 623, and we're having a minimum bid of $50.
I don't think Pluto's anywhere
So-
on here.
Pluto's not?
I'm trying to bid
He's
right
on there.
now, and I went to the website.
He's on there.
I had to find, so I found donations on the drop-down menu.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
so it's under donations.
Yeah.
It's not under like the raffle or anything like
No,
that.
no,
You
we don't have
find
a
it in
special- no, no.
donations. And there is a place to make a note, so I did that. All right.
All right. Now we have something that you want every little girl to have, and that is a princess tea set. I mean, just we can set it right there, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just set that right there. Set that. Thank you, Jaden. Am I getting the name right? Am I getting?
Yeah,
it?
you actually have been getting it right
Well,
these last times.
You know why? Because
Or else I would be looking at you like,
Hey, so I went to make a bid, and I was a little intimidated because I didn't have any card entered or anything like that. I did go to PayPal. There was a place to make a note. I did that. I put the note for the number, and then I had to add a card. So that was really easy. It was intuitive. If you have Google, it gives you an option to add a card that's already on Google. So that was easy. And I went through and did that, and then I had to change my address. Well, it led me through that too. So it was really easy to do.
wow,
cool.
wow, you weren't voting for that sandwich that
I'm
you
not
had.
saying. I don't want to create a competition here.
This is that sandwich that
You
hey,
back off.
we're all I'm a good sport. I really am.
You can still vote for that, by the way.
I understand.
Watch yesterday's show, the
Well,
sandwich
yeah,
saint
yeah.
competition.
Yes.
And,
the birthday boy had to win it, of course. Not that I'm saying that. Okay.
He didn't win it by the votes yet. He won the chef's choice.
Yes, the actual professional taster,
Boy, that's right.
the one who puts things on menus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
And-
just
and-
saying.
And he thinks he knows. And he thinks he knows that that's going to be a winner, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, next week I'm going up there to enjoy one of my own sandwiches
Where's that?
made for me at his restaurant.
Did he do that? Oh, this is an insider deal.
No,
I had no idea there was a relationship going on.
You
there.
know-
It's so good he's going to put it on his menu, is what you're saying.
Right. I
Oh,
heard there are other contestants that won't be on the menu. It's just a rumor.
Rumor?
It's just a rumor.
I don't know what kind of rumor mill you're in, but it's certainly not very well informed. I'm
Oh,
just
man,
saying.
and here we go.
What were we doing? What are we up to?
For the next hour, I guess we'll be watching you guys. That's
Whoa.
pretty funny.
Well, I think it was.
What?
I think it was
What just
so.
happened?
I think it was so neat. Randy, you missed this. You missed this yesterday.
Yeah.
It was so
Randy
neat.
and I are in our own little, we're
Yeah,
just,
this
is fun.
We had the monster.
I'm sorry, I got him started.
We had the monster sandwich in the competition, and that was a neat combination of turkey and ham with cheese and grilled. That was a neat one. We had I don't know what in the world Matt had. It was some sort of a jam with I don't know
Meat and cheese.
crud snot in it or something. It was really disgusting. And then we had my sandwich, which was perfectly put together with 3 layers of meat, 2 layers of cheese, and then you had that wonderful combination of coleslaw with tomatoes and green peppers. I mean, it was, and when you take a look at the picture of that, you say, this is the sandwich.
It looked like
And
a
then-
Volkswagen ran into a pickle tree.
And then this guy who's got all these products from a discount store all lined up here, heaping it on this piece of sandwich bread, and then he's declaring it not even toasted, not even laid with layering of flavor, and he's showing it, and he somehow slopped on some Italian stuff. Not that I don't want to be prejudiced here. Right. And then there it is. It's all on his sandwich, and then this judge who's looking at him thinking, oh, I feel so sorry for his sandwich, and he takes a bite out of it and says, oh, that's got flavor. That has the aroma. That has everything that we need in this kind.
I actually,
oh crud!
You know, hey, I heard Bill Kitchen say something before he ate Jay's sandwich and tried it that he didn't say for any of ours. That looks amazing, and he had a sparkle in his eye when he saw it.
How could that possibly be amazing? I mean, how could that possibly be? You know, I'm telling you, there's prejudice, and look at this. He's going to be down there.
He didn't know it was Jay's birthday?
I bet he did. What do you think?
No, he didn't.
Yes.
Oh, so you said you paid something to have him do that.
Well, he needs to
And
have insight.
now
He needs to
you
have,
don't know.
Order.
There needs to be insight.
Dude, I don't have a gavel.
Order.
I don't have a gavel.
Okay. Let me. Okay.
This is lovely. Look at this.
All right.
Right? And see, here's the proof, right? Right here. It says first place, number 1. So it was.
That is disgusting.
It was one.
Bragging is.
Don't be a sore loser.
I'm humbled.
There were
I'm
4
humbled by that
contestants.
sandwich.
There were four contestants. 1, 2, and 3. There was there a 4?
Yes.
I think that was the one you got, didn't it?
Okay, now,
No, was it-
guys.
What
We
kind
should
of a-
make one of these out for him because 4 is pretty good.
4 out of 4? You think
Yeah.
that's good? You think that's good?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I think,
get off.
Jim, now I hope you're not taking these jibes seriously.
I do.
You
does.
do?
I have no humor.
Yeah, you do. We're working on it. Jay and I have been working on him for years now. Because they used to say they never caught, then he never smiled. You remember that? That's one thing they
I
said.
know.
But now you smile a lot more.
Well, your dad accused me of never laughing.
Look at this.
And,
Around us, you have no choice but to laugh.
I don't know who these princesses are. I'm from another age. I do know this one.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's
Snow
Snow White.
He's got a sandwich
No,
mentality.
that's,
Everything has to be layered up.
Cinderella. That's right. Belle. Who's Belle?
From Beauty and the Beast.
Does anybody know who Belle is? You may
From
need to
Beauty
leave
and
a
You know,
the
these
comment.
are all copyrighted, by the way. Images
Mm.
and for the Disney Corporation.
Not a sponsor.
Well, I mean, some of their stuff is.
They're all
and
donated
this
to us by them,
is
by Randy Plummer. This is another Randy Plummer deal. I mean,
There
here
she
you go.
is, right.
I mean, you know,
I
really.
remember the
That
lady
would
with
be
all the birds.
awesome.
All right, the tea set, the minimum bid. Listen to this, is only $7.
And it's
I
a
mean,
castle.
you would be. Yes, I mean, it's
Teapot
it's
castle.
so sweet, you know. And if any of those girls were there today and have taken a bite out of my sandwich, they would have said,
Oh, here we go again.
we are in heaven."
This is
You
a
know,
dinner
they-
sandwich worthy of a sandwich like number 1.
This is a dinner
Yeah.
sandwich worthy of a sandwich?
This is a dinner set.
Oh.
Dinner
Yes.
service
Yes,
set.
it's a princess tea set.
It's a tea set.
Cookies. What
Number
cookies?
624. Minimum
There's
bid
cookies in here,
is
too.
just $7.
I think actually in England they call those biscuits.
Okay, I've lost my. No, there it is. Okay, moving on to the. Well, we have a little.
This is great.
There's a custom cut wood names, and you can get those, and they are. Where did
There you go.
Jake?
Got it.
Where is Jake
Jake,
bringing?
she's got
Okay,
it.
she's bringing.
Dr. Paul, happy
Oh, there it
birthday.
is. There's
Happy
Dr. Paul.
birthday.
85 today.
85. Yeah.
Yay.
All right.
Jaden's like trying to get
Here-
by him.
Here we go. Here. Okay, everybody.
Now the name is just an example, unless by chance your name is actually Connie.
You get one of these, which is a $15 gift card, and at the Custom Cut. Is that the name of the place?
Custom Cut?
Uh-huh.
I believe so.
Or
Wait, no.
no. It's Mr. and Mrs. Woodshop. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a thing in the envelope.
Oh yeah, here it is, right here. There you go. The workshop. I guess it's a store. Galen Montgomery is the owner,
It's in Branson.
and it's in Branson. Oh yeah.
It's out of the Ozark Mountain Craft Mall.
Oh, that's correct.
The Ozark Mountain
Oh,
Craft
yeah.
Mall actually makes made our T-shirts when we interviewed Kevin Sorbo.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
cool.
check them out.
But anyway, you get one of these, put them on your table, put them on your desk. It's a cool. It's a really neat looking thing.
Jason Owings,
the minimum,
Scott Holland, Amber Buckley, welcome to the party.
the minimum is just $10. Just $10.
Now vote. Now
Here we
donate
go.
over the 10 to further ensure that you will get it.
That's right.
Because a lot of people are going to be donating the minimum to try and get it, and the one person that's over will get it.
Okay, now we move on into some show tickets. All right, and I believe this is some of the works of Steve McAllister. Is it not right? And our first one, show pass number 626, is 2 tickets to the Grand Country Show, and we actually have 2 tickets to the Grand Country Show number 626, 2 tickets to the Grand Country Show number 627. 2 tickets to the Grand Country Show 628 and 629. Jaden's handing me these, and here's the news, okay? Here's the news on these. We already have a minimum bid on number 626 of $40. We already have a minimum bid on number 627 for $40. We do not. Here's the inside information, everybody. We do not have a minimum bid on number 628, which is the 2 tickets, of course, to the Grand Country. We have a minimum bid also on number 629 of $40. So on all of these tickets,
The value on those, right?
the values are
They're about
$86.32. But here's what you should know is all of these shows except
Tennessee
for number 628
stickers on people.
already have the minimum bid of $40. So if you want to get in on one of these tickets at minimum bid, you can try and bid on number 628 and get 2 tickets to the Grand Country Show, and that's of $86.32 value. All of the other shows, guess what? We've already got the $40 bid, so you're going to have to bid $100 to get them. Okay, that's just the way it's going to work. Yeah. Anyway, guys, take a look at those. 626, 627,
And these are good
628.
tickets.
These are 2 each one of these lot numbers have 2 tickets in them. All righty.
And the tickets are valued at over $40 a piece.
That's right. $86.32 total. All right, the next item is number 630, and this is Billy Bob's Dairyland in Branson, Missouri, and this is a gift certificate for 2 cheeseburger baskets. What do they get in the cheeseburger baskets? Anybody know?
At least a cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger with a
Fries.
basket.
Cheeseburger, fries, and a drink, probably.
Okay.
They're good.
And which
Okay.
one is that from?
That is from Billy Bob's Dairyland in Branson.
Oh,
And,
man, that sounds so good.
we've
I
got-
can't have that.
I thought we had a bid on this. I'm surprised. I thought we had a bid, but I don't see a bid here. It's a $15 value, and the minimum bid is literally half price, $7. That's a $7, and that's item number 630. Okay, and now we're moving on to number 631 and 632, and these 631 has admit to the Toy Museum. Okay, and that's
The
in
world's
Branson.
largest toy museum.
That's right.
That's where I had Snow Deer last year. My play.
Really?
My Christmas play at
That rhymed.
Yeah.
Did you mean for that to rhyme?
No.
Snow deer last year.
Yeah.
Why now brown cow? That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead, Jim.
Do you understand that, Randy?
yeah.
I did catch that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Randy and I, we're right here, man.
Yeah.
The two comedic geniuses right here. We're just,
Yeah. Okay.
it's going to be,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a negative or a positive one, but hey, we are actually behaving ourselves quite well, comparatively speaking.
Considering what we could do.
Yes, we could just
Right.
totally make the. Jay's known me my whole life.
Uh-huh.
Well,
not yet.
And so far.
So far.
I have a tendency whenever I start giggling and stuff and making people laugh, I have a tendency to not be able to shut it off for a while.
Oh.
So I'm actually, I'm really proud of myself.
Yep.
What are you proud for?
Well, I'm proud. I'm not proud like pride. I'm just happy. Let me rephrase it. I'm happy at the fact that I am behaving a lot better than, I
Well, you were a runner-up in the Sandwich Saint competition.
What, a runner-up?
Yeah,
Which
you're-
runner-up was I?
4.
Was I 4?
4, yeah. No, when the day is done.
Are you
4.
talking about vote-wise or chef-wise?
I'm talking about overall sandwich.
Overall.
The,
Hey,
the,
you
the
know,
real look. You know?
I'm okay. You know what? You know why I'm okay? Because I made a sandwich first time I even attempted to make it, and it tasted amazing. I thought it tasted amazing.
Who said that? Who said that it tasted amazing? You?
Yeah.
Are you credible about your own product?
Yes. Have you seen me?
Well, all right.
I think I might be what you would call a food connoisseur. Although these days I am not, because I am on a new health program that, and I've already lost 12 pounds in the first week. So
Wow.
Gee.
Wow, Jim.
And I'm feeling
Yeah,
a lot
it is-
better.
It is. Yeah, I think you've got a little more
Spunk,
energy. What do you
clarity.
think?
I think so. Definitely. And look at the color in his face. His skin looks amazing.
Well, he's wearing dark shirts. That's the only. I mean, red shirts to bring out color. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like a sandwich
Oh,
on a.
you're
plate.
hot then cold.
What?
Which side are you on now?
Oh, I want to be objective and have the real middle of the road opinion. Okay. Now I want to get back to these.
He's oppositional defiant today.
This,
Is this an oppositional defiant day?
No,
Okay.
no. I don't. And I want you to know I don't hold grudges for the wrong things happening in life.
That's a good thing.
Just because a sandwich that really should, I don't know. I don't want to say it that way.
But how credible are you
Yes,
on
you
that?
do.
You thought yours is amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, how
yeah.
credible are you?
the Volkswagen
anybody
pickle tree
could
accident.
anybody could see that my sandwich, which I spent a slight fortune on, was perfect.
Well, I
and
mean-
you guys throwing together, I don't know what kind of material that stuff was, but all had to be bottom of the barrel thrift store stuff. Put together a sandwich on
He's
lunch.
really hardcore upset about this.
On lunch
Why?
bread. I mean, come on.
I think
I mean, really.
Oh, baloney.
Oh no.
that wasn't on there.
I think that was on there, wasn't it?
Was
There was a couple of unidentifiable things.
yeah, like
On
raccoon.
his-
I think there's raccoon on there.
There was
Oh,
some raccoon.
I tell you
And
one
some
thing.
raccoon hair.
There was definitely cheese that was the same thing as an outhouse on the table. I mean, that,
Oh
that-
yeah,
Yes.
Asiago and Parmesan. Boy, that made this place smell great.
No, that was Lindbergh, wasn't it?
no, it was Asiago.
Oh my God.
And
Asiago
that
and
stuff.
feta.
That stuff will definitely turn any kitchen into a gym locker room in a heartbeat.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
but it tastes so good, didn't it? Did you? It was good on the sandwich.
You know what? Hey, gym locker room or not, but it was the World Series in your mouth.
That cheese was?
No, I'm saying about the winning sandwich. Was like the World Series.
I honestly.
I mean, it was something to behold.
First annual Sandwich Saint competition. So
And some-
whoever wins is going to have to bring something bigger and better. So if you did
I mean, you
that,
guys could bring anything; it would be bigger and better.
Yeah, right.
Did you get that?
is that your opinion? You know what they say about opinions?
I
They're like armpits. Everybody has one and they stink sometimes.
Ouch.
Just kidding. Hey,
Jim, I don't
Well,
know if he's referring to your
the-
opinion.
I don't know.
No, I'm not.
You
I'm just
know,
being funny.
I thought it was fun.
it was a blast.
It was.
I mean, I respect your opinion most
so-
of the time.
Most of the time.
I had so much fun yesterday. So much fun during that Sandwich Saint competition. It was great.
Really?
Yeah.
What are
I
we
don't
doing
care
here?
if I got dead last. I don't even care if I placed it all. If they threw it in the trash, it's okay. Hey, I was just happy to be there. And it's about camaraderie. It's about fellowship. And it's about breaking bread together. That's the important part.
Yeah.
Winning is not the important part. And you know what else is more important? The donations that help us to continue to grow and expand our hours of operation and the amount of shows that we have and technological advancement to be able to just make this better and better. That's
Yeah.
the important part, Jim. Not winning the Sandwich Saint competition.
Yeah,
It's about the
Jim.
people that are donating and helping us out and bringing us further to the forefront of social media.
Yes.
Wow. Uh-oh.
You just took your sticker. And now you've been put in your place.
Well, I'm just saying, thank you guys. For those of you who have voted so far, and regardless of who you voted for, we really do appreciate it. And I hope you know that it does help us out. Every little bit helps us out. Remember,
does.
on that, you can vote. Closes on Saturday, midnight.
Yes.
You can vote. $1 equals one vote. Put the person and then the event that you were voting for on the note portion after you go through the PayPal process. And again, I want to reiterate, if you're just now joining us, these auction things are not, it's not like a normal auction. You donate, and then the amount of your donation counts as a bid towards whatever item you put in and whatever lot number you put in the note section on the second part.
Which I've bid on 2 things so far.
If you do not get it, it's a donation. It's not where, okay, well, if I don't get it, I don't pay. This is so that you can help us to bring shows like this to your home Monday through Friday and more hours of the day.
Except the
Right, Jim?
sandwiches. You vote on those, you don't get them.
Right?
No,
I might be able to make you one.
Yeah, I imagine
I
you
could
could.
You know what
duplicate
I
it.
think would be great next year? You two team up and make a sandwich together.
No, absolutely not.
No,
Well,
Yeah, we're already a team.
I just think the what do they call that? What did you call that?
the Italian
Conflict
job.
resolution.
Conflict, yeah.
Yeah. You know, what I'm
I
talking
mean, with him as a, if he's competing against me, I think that really gives me an advantage. Instead of being on my team, that kind of.
I
is
think
a
you guys could be an
disadvantage.
unstoppable team.
Unless we have a pickle tree, things will stop fast. Like that
Yeah, well.
Volkswagen sandwich.
That sandwich was huge.
What's going on here? Are you okay, Jim?
I'm okay.
We love you.
We're just
I
giving
wanna-
you our time. We love you,
I
Jim.
want to hold on. We're way past. Are we on to the next show?
We are.
We are
We are
you want
now.
to take a minute
3
to
minutes.
stretch your legs real quick?
Yeah. I want to talk. Well, let me just wrap it up with the Toy Museum in Branson. We have under items 631 and 632 2 tickets each to the Toy Museum, a value of $37.90 for just $15, and it's a really neat experience. In fact, Randy, I think last year had his Snow Deer production at the Toy Museum. It's a neat place. It's right on 76 on the
Snow Deer.
west side of 76, and it's the largest toy museum. $15 is the minimum bid on number 631 or 632. Okay.
So we're going to take a real quick moment. I'm not even going to stop the stream.
What?
I'm going to we're going to mute everything. This is going to be a 2-hour show. Is that going to be okay? Or do we need to stop?
How's that work on YouTube?
I think it'll be fine. Don't you think, Randy?
Should be.
I mean, it's fine on it's fine whenever they do the veterans show, and it's 2 hours.
Then we're going to mute it.
I mean, we can just pause it and stop it and then come back here in a
Okay.
little bit.
Yeah.
So, thank you for joining us for this portion of the show. We're really glad you guys are with us. So stick around.
We'll be right back with the second half of the show.
And second half
auction.
of the show, the auction, and it's gonna be fun with Randy Plummer, who hasn't hardly got to say anything today.
I'm enjoying it. Man. I'm getting to know y'all.
So we will see you guys here in just a few minutes while we stretch our legs and get ready. So until then, bye.